A formal hazard assessment takes a close look at the overall operations of an organization to identify hazards, measure risk to help prioritize hazards, and develop, implement, and monitor related controls. Worker jobs or types of work are broken down into separate tasks. Formal hazard assessments are detailed, can involve many people, and will require time to complete. Identifying and assessing hazards is done so that we may recognize existing and potential hazards at work before they cause harm to people or property. This is the foundation of any safety program. Identifying and assessing hazards provides the information needed to make informed decisions, alerts workers to dangers associated with their jobs, and allows companies to take corrective action to eliminate or control all hazards. Hazards may be biological, chemical, physical, or psychological. A single task may expose a person to multiple hazards of different types. For example, performing a vehicle inspection exposes a person to physical hazards from moving parts and machinery, chemical hazards from fluids, and even psychological hazards if there's inadequate time or resources to properly conduct the inspection. Companies need to conduct formal, systematic hazard assessments at the office level to make sure the entire organization is considered. However, site-specific hazard assessments are an important administrative control to give workers an opportunity to look for and act against hazards that were not foreseen during formal hazard assessment activities. Site-specific hazard assessments should be done before work begins at any work site. The COR audit requires employers and workers to demonstrate a consistent approach to identify and control hazards in the workplace. The auditor will need to see an inventory of all jobs and tasks on the company chart broken down into separate steps, all health and safety hazards for each task, including high hazard tasks, and a risk ranking for each hazard. There must also be evidence that staff at all levels are involved in this process and that there is a process for new hazards to be reported. While COR requires a risk ranking for formal hazard assessments, it's important to note that all hazards must either be eliminated or controlled regardless of their risk level. This means even minor risks must be addressed for the company to be in compliance with federal and/or provincial occupational health and safety legislation. Contact the Workplace Support Services team at AMTA for assistance with hazard assessment and control within the transportation industry.